I came up with the idea for Between Earth and Water because I was watching that movie, The Secret of Roan Inish. They talk about the Selkie as being this creature that's trapped between earth and water. I was in Ireland. I was having this very beautiful, lucky experience of being able to make drawings that were very much just reactive to the weather there. This, for example, is just literally from observing stones and grass. Me and Nora would just sit and paint for hours at the kitchen table, and we would just see like rainbows all the time, and that's really just like a memory of that moment of what it felt like to see a rainbow. There's something really nice about making everything and then giving myself the chance to go back in later and try and identify why something got made. And this was when we were in Amsterdam last summer together, and me and India made a bat costume and took it to the park, and I photographed India as a bat. Very simple. And so much of this shit comes from just like when I was in high school I would draw in my notebooks, and then when I was in college I would draw in my notebooks, and I never was like in art school for drawing or for painting or anything. It was just what I really liked. So I like to keep up this practice of like journal keeping and like making it feel like I taped everything and it's like touchable. I feel like as I get older that's something I learned too, is like don't show stuff until it's ready. Mm-hmm. This work to me feels like work that is more like the want to just like fall into nothing after like experiencing so much loss and pain, and at the same time like finding joy in that pain too. And so the characters that I started drawing for this were like, I was really interested in like these figures that were like really big and felt like too big in their bodies, and were just kind of like overly emotional and like too much. They just felt like too much, because that's how I felt at the time. Like just I had like too much inside of me that felt very unbearable. Like I was afraid that it felt very unbearable to other people around me because I didn't want to like be a burden or anything. So that's where a lot of that went into this work, where it was like these like monsters that like want to hug you, but if they hug you too tight they could like choke you because they don't know how to use their bodies. I went to the museum with Mersh, and one butterfly landed it in my figure, and there were butterflies on the leaves. Oh my gosh. I used to wear diapers till I was in first grade. I love ants.